Hello everybody, welcome back to PadFootTD Games. My name is Zach, I'm the voice and the face behind the icon, and you're in for another episode of A Week in the Life of Us. We got a hay delivery. We have 120 at the property, which is awesome. And we got about 40 here. But that's pretty awesome. To be able to get us through the start of winter. Hopefully be able to get us all the way through winter. Essentially, we kind of did the math. If the horses as a whole, hold on, we didn't plan this out too well. If the horses as a whole, Hermes, I'm working on it. If the horses as a whole go through like a bale a day, which is what we're kind of estimating they do, this will last them about 5 months. For all those people out there like, I want a horse, or 2 or 3 or 4. First off, it is a very slippery slope because you want them to have a friend, then you want that friend to have a friend, and then you want that friend to have a friend. And that's how we've ended up with 2 large and 2 mini that I love with like all my heart. $6 a day in hay to feed you guys, which isn't bad until you times it by 365. And then grain's just through the roof. But that's the point. Beasters, you're not doing anything you shouldn't be, right? Ella. Right? You're a funny little guy. But I hope you guys are having a good day. I'm feeling good. It was a rough weekend. We did a lot of cool stuff, so I can't complain. Yes. But it is one of those things where I got really busy yesterday, and then the spider, which you'll notice is in the garage now, its battery's dead, and we got stuck over at Applebee's, but we had like good food. It sucked. We had a handful of bad things, but they were in good between all of these good things. So I really can't super complain. I know you're still munching, but here's a little bit to know that you loved. And then we give to scritches. I wish this was a little bit more fisheye. Oh, you're such a big chicken. It's okay. But we're gonna head off to work. We got a pretty busy week. We'll talk about it a little bit. in a little bit. All right, a little bit time. I wanted to be able to just give some love to Hades. So this week, I have to be at work in like a half an hour with a half an hour drive. I'm training somebody on all the equipment that we have for sound and our theater, which is going to be like 2 hours. Then I think I've got trainings, and then I know I'm meeting with the theater and dance technical director, who's also the lighting designer for the show, to talk about his light plot, which means if we're already talking about it, you're right, Friday and Saturday is load in for the first theater and dance show of the year. I don't usually like feeding this green of stuff, but this bale ruptured when we got it here. It's also super fine, so it should be okay. In moderation. But yes, it is time for another theater and dance show, which means ridiculously long nights for no reason. It means frustrations that I can't fathom. And students putting on a show. That's the thing. I want to sit here and complain because I'm not happy with how much I have to do for this apartment when they ran 30 years perfectly fine without me. And I just feel like I'm being taken advantage of for what I'm being paid. But I do love watching these students learn. I love watching these students hone their craft and stepping into their own on the world of creativity, whether that's a technician for the show or if it's one of the actors on stage. So, as much as I might sit here and gripe, one thing I do want to say openly is still there to support the students. So that's Friday and Saturday, and then Sunday is a really big day. I'm so excited. I am working the show and load-in for Josh Turner. Josh Turner, for those of you who don't know, in the 2000s and 2010s had a string of hits. Firecracker, Would You Go With Me, Long Black Train, that one's my favorite. Like, he's got a bunch of #1 songs, and he's a big part of country music, in my personal opinion. He's gonna be in Keene, so I get to actually do lights for a show for load-in, and I think I'm doing lights for the opening act, so that's pretty awesome. But it's time to go off to work now. We'll see you guys in a bit. All right, it is Wednesday. We had meetings galore today. I actually did an iRacing race earlier this morning, which was cool to be able to check off my list. I gotta do more tomorrow. Get back up on that saddle to be able to finish out these seasons. Make videos for you guys. But we get to go home now. And we're gonna take tomorrow off because we're gonna work all weekend. Starting Friday 9 to 6 for load-in. Saturday 9 to 6 for load-in. Then Sunday is going to be exciting. I have to be up at 4, be up at Gilsum at 5 a.m. for the beginning of a marathon. Get equipment back here for 8 o'clock or so. Then I get to sleep in my office until about 11. Then I'll do load-in for Josh Turner over at the Colonial. Get all the lighting set up. And as far as I know, I'll be doing the opening band's lighting for the show, which I'm so very excited about. And then I get to sit through the Josh Turner show and then strike it. It's the one thing that I wanted to do, biggest thing when I was applying for the job. So that's exciting. We're gonna go home now, and been inspired to clean. So that's gonna be the first thing for me to do. Just realized there's paint chipping right there. And gosh darn. There you go, Puck. Alright, we'll see you guys later. Alright, day 1 of load-in is complete. The set is in. There's a couple things to hang in the air. Believe it or not, all lights are actually hung. I hung those lights over there by leaning off the catwalk. I'm sure my wife's going to be so thrilled about that. And now it is time for me to go home. But first, pizza. Let's go. Alright, so this is my setup for today. It's about 5 a.m. here. Little Mackie iPod, mic, speaker inside. This is actually for the start of the marathon. 2 years ago I actually did the halfway start, which is a little bit more complicated than this one. But you got a speaker out here for the parking lot. I know you guys can't see much, but really this is like the staging area for people to be dropped off, bag drop, stuff like that. So should be pretty neat.
Yeah.
Did you make a friend? Did we try to make a friend today? Yeah, we tried. She doesn't like how loud Ella is. Ella has no idea what to do. But, hi everybody. Welcome back to PadFootTD Games. My name is Zach. That's Ella. And you're in for another episode of A Week in the Life of Us. Danielle's over there doing water. That's a big bee. You still got rain rot on your butt. What is going on? It's a little bit right there.
Need to get some vinegar.
Yeah, I know you don't.
This is the only one that's icky.
Okay. We need some rain rot stuff for her butt.
She doesn't like your nipples.
Nah, I can see that. I can see them on the ground.
She's eating that.
I got no snacks. Seth. I'll let that play out. Seth, why did you put yourself in a corner? Ella, no. You're gonna touch that electric fence.
She's gonna find out real quick.
She's gonna find out. Ella. I prefer for us not to find out. Yeah. But, pole. Tall pole. And then we got another one by the road that I gotta look at, but also the plumbers were here this weekend. So I also want to see what they're doing inside. So let's go up and take a little look. My baby girl. Here's the other pole. Another vertical with like 45-ish. It's big though. Like I don't think I've ever seen a full pole to support a pole before. I thought that one was supposed to have a guide wire, but I guess they don't care at this point of doing it. I don't know. But they're there. You can actually see their grounding wire coming down. We did look at the plumbing inside the house. It's not where I thought it would be. It's got a lot of line run, which is great. But I was kind of expecting it to be a little bit further along, but I can't. You know, he's doing it as a side project, so I really can't complain. I'm itching to move into this thing, and my original hope to move in by Thanksgiving I don't think is going to happen. So we can hope for New Year, as long as we don't have a ton of snow. Because really the next times that we come and I'm able to work, everything that we moved from up there to put in that carport, that wood needs to go up undercover. This wood over here needs to finally be unwrapped, taken apart, and moved up there as well. I gotta get siding on. I really want that before it snows, so we'll see. Danielle's got some water though. And big pole. Morning, Hades. And good morning to all of you beautiful people. Man, I only have 37 minutes left on this card. From all the vacation video and then the Josh Turner show and everything. I gotta get in here. Ella, you're not being disgusting, right? Seeing as I see you eating something off the ground and I know I haven't given you any food out here. Stop that. Disgusting. You're the problem. You're the one who started that. Ezzy, you're great. Layla could do nothing wrong. And the Hermes. Good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday. Yesterday I took a day off. Kinda. I ended up having to go move dance floor, get dog food, go to the property, help feed the girls. You know, farm life doesn't stop just because you think you have a day off. But yeah, overall, pretty good spirits. I'm hoping that today the plumber is going to be here to do our water, but I'm assuming that's not going to happen, seeing as they're not here and it's 11 o'clock in the morning. So there's that. That's some frustration that I have. I got the strings here. But overall, been a pretty good week so far. Today is the first day of technical rehearsals for theater and dance. So again, 6 to midnight, not thrilled. Hate this part of the process with them because I don't think it's efficient at all. But not my Not my show, not my circus. I'm just the guy who makes sure that the lights work. But before that, we're actually going to be going to the Colonial to do a reprogram. Ella, leave her alone. She's telling you to stop. Children, I'm telling you. Do a reprogram of some of their lights and take down one of their lights and stuff, and just kind of help them. And I think I'm training some new crew who are going to be there. There could be some cool stuff coming on the horizon for the Colonial for me, since I had to turn down their job. So maybe that could be fun. But we'll see. Let's have a good day, and we'll see you guys later. So as I go outside, you're not supposed to be there. Hey, Hermes. What are we doing? You know, you're supposed to be over there, right? Yeah, I know. We got spooked, huh? What are you doing? I mean, yeah, the grass is good over here, but you're supposed to be in there. So he's still small enough that he can actually, if he rolls over, he can get half of his body out, and then he climbs out from underneath. You're a menace to society. That's why at the new house, that's why we have the lower band of electric fence. I know, Hades, I'm coming. You're a pain. So, I know I didn't talk a lot this week because I feel like I was really busy with nighttime rehearsals, and there's nothing for me to show you guys with those. So, we're at Six Flags instead. Cup?
Six Flags.
No words, just cup.
Yeah.
It's mine and Danielle's official 8-year
Our
anniversary
legal anniversary.
of like legally being married. We have a couple more days until our like marriage marathon.
Our legal anniversary, then we have our cruise ship anniversary, which we count as our real anniversary, and then we have our reception anniversary. And I don't think either of us have planned anything for our anniversary.
Six Flags, happy anniversary. Definitely didn't have this planned before. I remember that today was this, because I celebrate our cruise one. That's it. We don't forget our anniversary. We just celebrate a specific one.
I forget how close it is to my parents' anniversary.
So we're here. Ella's here. And we're gonna get some food, and then we're gonna walk, and then we're gonna eat some food, then we're gonna go home. Why?
I like how I didn't have
You lived
to...
in Waterbury for a while. You know why people do things like this.
I just like that I just made a noise, and you're like, oh, I know what she's referring to.
Well, yeah, that kind of stands out a little bit.
Yeah, I don't see any head cap open.
Wow. All right, inside we go.